Hello, and thank you for joining me. This is going to be the second part of a three-part series that I'm doing. You may have seen the first one where I'm breaking down physical, emotional, and spiritual focused Reiki sessions for healing, releasing, stuff like that. So this is the emotional focus Reiki session, the emotional, releasing emotions, recognizing emotions, being able to control, have awareness of, and then control our emotions. When we control our emotions and our thoughts, we are so much closer to self-mastery. So I really highly encourage everyone to become aware of their thoughts and their emotions. This isn't a video on thoughts, but emotions. So become aware of these emotions, because when we can recognize them and then begin to control them in a sense, to, I don't want to say rationalize, but make sense of these emotions, because sometimes they come and they're like, it's so crazy and so fast and you're just high and low and you're a mess, you're untouchable. It's like you go from so many different ranges that it can be chaotic, that you can be attracting all these different things that we might not want to be. So being able to control them in a sense, or understand them and then bring them to a healthier place for us, just gives us such a better place to work from, gives us so much more control over our lives, over our personal well-being, our personal sense of self, of fulfillment, of control. Like having some kind of control over our lives is so wonderful. I feel like a lot of us, myself included, often feel like we're losing control, or we're out of control, or things happen that we have no control over. And that may be true, but we always have control over what's going on within. We always have control over our thoughts, and we always have control over how to utilize, recognize, etc., our emotions and get us to a healthier state. If you've never seen one of my videos before, thank you so much for watching. I'm a Master Teacher Reiki Practitioner. I work out of the New York City, New Jersey area. If you'd like to get in touch on social media, we can do that on Snapchat, Instagram, or Facebook. If you'd like to check out my website, it's INNATE.com. There you can see the services that I offer. Check out my blog where I'm posting like what videos I have scheduled coming up. You can make a request for a video, ask me a question, make a donation. Anything along those lines can be done there. So please check it out if you're interested. Alright, so I did pick out some stones for this session. If you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, you'll probably see that I've recently posted, or more or less recently, posted something about jaspers and agates being a really good stone for, or a really good group of stones or family of stones for when we're needing nurturing and anxiety relief. So you're going to see a lot of agates and jaspers in this emotional healing focus, because they do support us in such a nurturing and comfortable way. A big thing that we want to consider when we're starting to release these emotions: read them, but also release them. There's going to be a release. There's stuff, and I know I have my own stuff because it's been coming up in my dreams lately. But there are things that may not have been dealt with the right way, and they need to come out so that they can be expressed or realized in whatever way that needs to provide some sort of benefit or growth to you. And then let them go, and let them go with peace and love, and not this like resentment or just not like looking at it in a negative way, looking at it in a thankful, safe journey kind of way. So I'll show you the stones that I have picked out. I don't know the name of this jasper. It's from a particular place as far as location, so it's like the location jasper. It's basically a type of picture jasper as far as I can tell, but I've never seen one that was gray and pink like this. I'm highly drawn to this stone. I was actually shopping for supplies, but I saw it. I just couldn't let it go. I just loved it so much. It fits in my hands so nice. I fell asleep with it. It's so comforting. So this is a nice, soothing, peaceful, comforting jasper. Another jasper, which you've seen a ton because it's one of my favorite stones, is this Kambaba jasper. This has a nice element of like fertility and growth, but also a huge aspect of letting go of beliefs that aren't serving us, and letting go of these emotions that don't serve our best interests. You know, like emotions are there for a reason. They're there to be indicators, but they're not meant to rule us. We're not meant to be entirely driven by our emotions. They are clues. This is a piece of chrysoberyl or cat's eye. It's very, it's like a good person. It has just really nice qualities, and it makes you want to be or be comfortable being just like a very well-rounded, supportive, stable person. And I really like that stone, or like this stone for that purpose. Here we have another one of my absolute favorite stones that I haven't really brought out that much. This is a brachiated jasper. It's basically a red jasper that has like other stuff in it, like a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm not sure off the top of my head. This one's really beautiful. I love that it's flat. Even though this is a dark stone, like a red or black for our roots kind of primal area, which, you know, you could definitely use it for that. It also has this level of faith and hope, and bringing out those strong qualities within us that we might see all these things that are so negative in our environment. But if we have faith and hope, and I'm not speaking in a religious sense, I'm just saying from a pure intention way, purity, faith and hope are very important to our well-being. They keep us going. So I actually have made myself a little brachiated jasper necklace because I feel like I need it right now. I'm dealing with my own stuff, you know, we all are. Here is a piece of pink agate. It's so sweet and nurturing and patient and just such a lovely stone. I absolutely love it. Really sweet. Here's a gray banded agate. Again, patience, camaraderie, just seeing the good, being okay with things, being able to just let things happen and be okay with it. Be peaceful. It's a peaceful stone. And when I say let things happen, I mean let us feel these experiences. And any moonstone would be great for this. I chose this piece of rainbow moonstone. I just love it. Rainbow, moonstone, if you think of moon, you think of woman, you think of mother, maternal, things like that. So this is a good stone for us right now. Alright, so we're going to do, again, like we always do, a little smudge, Palo Santo. I haven't got my matches yet, but I'll get some soon. So we use smudge. This could be incense. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, a sage or wood or anything like that. It could be a scent with intention. There are obviously more sacred ones, sage and Palo Santo being very sacred, sandalwood, resin, incense and whatnot. But even like whatever incense you have on hand or ones you just are drawn to, that's fine. It's clearing the space, removing negativity. It charges the air with this, it charges the environment with the vibration of the scent. And it's lovely. It makes you feel good. Just the way like when you hear a singing bowl and it just kind of like resonates within you, this scent does that as well. Now I keep my space pretty clear, but whenever we're going to do any sacred work, because of course, not only is it sacred, we're sharing energy, but it's sacred because this is a safe place for you. This is a safe place for us all to let go of those emotions, to let them come out. And they might be expressed in some ways we're not comfortable with. Tears, like wailing, screaming, you know, like letting it out. Like sometimes that's what needs to happen. And that's a good thing. So if something like that happens to you at any point, like it's okay, let it out. Of course, there's always a more ideal time than not, you know, but all right. And to add a level to our energy session, we're going to do some singing bowl because I just love it. And it just, again, the sound similar to the scent, to the smoke, to the purifying of the space. This also does that for our space, and it's a different level. So I got asked recently where I got this bowl, and I think I've been asked a few times before that. I got this one off Amazon. It's not like some super fancy place. I'd love to get some crystal bowls soon, but we'll see. They're kind of expensive. Beautiful. For this distance Reiki session, if you wish to receive this and participate in this emotionally focused aspects of releasing, realizing, dealing with, bringing things to the surface to be dealt with, but releasing them in a very comfortable way, like letting them out. All you have to do is say either aloud or to yourself that I accept this energy for my highest and greatest good. Important for us to just remember that these emotions that we experience are all for the best, for us to be able to understand what's happening within us. It's a type of manifestation, a type of sign. So suppressing them is not in our best interest whatsoever. Alright, now we're going to do our aura fluffing to make our aura thick and balanced and protective. Smooth it out so it's comfortable and more shield-like. thank you so much for watching these videos. I'm so glad that it's resonating with so many people. I'm just thrilled. If you like this video, please look out for the third edition, which will be the spiritual healing, releasing, actualizing kind of focus of the, of a Reiki session. I broke them up so that you'll be able to, should you want to find something that's very focused for what you're specifically looking for, that you should be able to do it that way. If you haven't yet subscribed, it really would make me happy if you do, or share, or thumbs up, or comment, or anything like that. If you have any video requests, please leave them in the comments or shoot me a message. Like I said, I do have a blog post up on my website that gives details of what I have planned to be released for the month of October, at least so far. That's not to say that I'm not going to add more videos to that. It's just like those are the ones that I have like set in stone for the most part. So anyway, thank you so much for the love and support. I'm just so humbled and grateful. It's really meaningful to me, and this has been such a meaningful aspect of my life, and I'm just very grateful. So thank you, and as always, namaste.